Hey, what's up? I'm Drake Bell, and welcome to my house. Bienvenido a mi casa. This here is my living room. Este es mi sala de estar. You can see I'm a huge Disneyland fan. You're gonna see a lot of. I'm a huge collector, so you're gonna see a lot of stuff. Something that's really cool that I have in here are all of my Kids' Choice Awards. So if you've never seen a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, I have a few here. And what's really cool is you can actually look inside and see. It's really not that exciting. It's just a kaleidoscope. I always thought there were going to be some like cool thing inside when I was a kid. I was like, oh, I can't wait to look inside. And it turns out it's just a kaleidoscope. So I got a vintage TV that I got years ago, had completely restored and refurbished and everything. Yeah, so I have a lot of weird, wacky stuff around here. This wall I had done, it's one of my favorite artists. His name is Shag. I found out that I could make wallpaper out of his art, and so I picked a piece of his art that I really loved and had it put up on the wall like this. This is one of my favorite things in the house. So I have kind of a problem. If you notice, I really have like no wall space left. I'll show you some of my favorite pieces, like this, for example, the Small World 3D piece is really cool. I had the same artist make me a Drake land. So rad. And then just more, vintage posters. I'm a huge Martin and Lewis fan, so you're gonna see a lot of Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. Cool little Disney artifacts over here, like got my Space Mountain car, some old vintage Disneyland magazines, some more Disneyland art. Yeah, so that's that. This is the room where I watch TV and catch up on all my Drake and Josh. This is where I have a lot of my comic books and collectibles and just little stuff. This is actually, I don't know why I don't have this framed, but this is one of the coolest things in my house. This is To Daring Drake from Stan Lee, from one of the episodes of Ultimate Spider-Man that we worked on together. Some more Shag. This is some more of that artist that I really love. Something I did cool here, I painted the wall to match the wall in the painting. I think that was pretty cool. But yeah, so this is just another room where I hang out and watch myself on TV. I don't really. That's a joke. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is a. Oh, you know what? Here's a fun story. So you see this Batman piggy bank right here? Well, when I was a little kid, I wanted this. It was like 1989. I'm at the grocery store with my mom, and I see this cereal box with this Batman in it, and I want it so bad. So my mom ended up getting it for me. And when I got home, my brother had taken the piggy bank and he put it over the stove and he melted it and he destroyed it and it broke my heart. And so I never got to get it or have it when I was a little kid. So when I grew up, I swore to myself that I would finally get it, and now I have a lot. Now I have a bunch of them, you can see. But yeah, so that was a little heartbreaking story, but it turned out well. Got some cool stuff in here. I got Carrie Fisher from Star Wars. There's an autograph from one of my favorite artists, Sandra Lerche. Jason Mewes. I'm a huge Jay and Silent Bob fan, so I got him in there. This was from when I was on Conan O'Brien, which is awesome. These are just other toys and stuff from a comic book called Ghost World. I got some Invincible toys in there. Oh, this is really cool. When I was on Howard Stern, that's a card that they on the inside they wrote a little note to me when I was on the show. That was amazing. And then this is really cool. These are Reeboks from Trouble Andrew, who is Gucci Ghost, and so those are some custom Reeboks that I got there. And then yeah, just a bunch of more random stuff, more Jerry Lewis posters and yeah. Oh, this is really cool. Check this out. So this is from when I was on the Ultimate Spider-Man, and Joe Quesada, one of the main artists for Marvel did this for my birthday, which was one of the coolest things I have in the house. See Casada right there. Super sick. But yeah, so just a bunch of cool random comic booky stuff in here. And now I'm going to show you one of my favorite rooms in the whole house. Follow me. This is my son's room. I modeled it after the Enchanted Tiki room at Disneyland. This is one of my absolute favorite rooms in the whole house. You can see we did it completely tiki themed, from the ceilings all the way down to the floors. Cool thing about this room is a lot of these pieces, like this here, the lamp over there, some of these masks on the walls, are actually from Disneyland. So if you go to Adventureland at Disneyland, you'll see a lot of these same pieces, which I find really, really cool. There's our blowfish lamp. But yeah, this is where my son plays. Oh, and he's a huge Elvis fan, so I have to make sure that he has his big velvet Elvis. And yeah, so anyway, this is the Enchanted Tiki room. So that's it. Oh, actually, there's one last really cool room. Past the wall of Beatles and to the bathroom. This is my bathroom that I designed after the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. And so you'll see we've got some stretching posters. We've got the Hatbox Ghost, Madame Leota. My Hatbox Ghost is missing his hand right now. Let me fix that. I painted the doors to look like the costumes that the cast members wear on the ride. And yeah, and oh, we got this really cool piece that hangs outside of the Haunted Mansion. These are really cool. They actually, it's my wife and I, and we change, if you go past, I don't know if you can do it with the camera, and that's where my son goes poo-poo. But yeah, anyway, that's it for my house tour. I hope you enjoyed it.